Good evening, friends. Intro: The cholesterol pill revolution. Imagine wiping out nearly 60% of your bad cholesterol without taking a single injection or dealing with statin side effects. It sounds like science fiction, but as of right now, it is officially a medical reality. Welcome back, everyone. Today is Monday, July 20th, 2026, and we are breaking down a historic day in medicine. We're talking about a groundbreaking FDA approval that will change heart health forever, a massive update on a global food parasite scare, and an artificial intelligence engine that just changed musculoskeletal care at a major global conference. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on health and science, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's dive straight into our top story. Segment 1: FDA approves first ever oral PCSK9 inhibitor. Highlighting enlicitide, Lipfendra. Comparison chart: injectables, $500 per month, needles, versus Lipfendra, daily pill, $300 per month. For years, if you had dangerously high LDL or bad cholesterol and statins didn't work for you, your best option was a class of blockbuster drugs called PCSK9 inhibitors. The catch? They were expensive, monthly injections that many patients hated taking. But the game has completely changed. The FDA has officially approved enlicitide, sold under the brand name Lipfendra. Developed by Merck, this is the first ever oral pill version of a PCSK9 inhibitor to win US approval. How effective is it? The Phase 3 CORA-REEF clinical trials just revealed that this daily pill slashes LDL cholesterol by an astonishing 56% to 59%. It works by utilizing macrocyclic peptide technology, allowing the pill to bypass regular destruction in your gut and mimic a rare, natural genetic variant that keeps human cholesterol levels permanently low. It must be taken on an empty stomach with water, coffee, or tea. Side effects are minimal, with fewer than 10% of patients reporting mild dizziness or diarrhea. It's launching at an estimated cost of $300 for a month's supply. If you or a family member struggle with high cholesterol or can't tolerate statins, this is a massive milestone to discuss with your doctor. Segment 2: FDA corrects Taylor Farms false positive parasite outbreak. Next up, we have an urgent update regarding your grocery list. Over the weekend, panic spread after federal health officials linked shredded iceberg lettuce from Taylor Farms to a massive multi-state outbreak of the Cyclospora parasite, a nasty bug that causes severe diarrhea and stomach illness. However, in a dramatic turn of events today, the FDA officially retracted that statement. Laboratory experts rechecked the lettuce samples and concluded that the initial finding was a false positive. A spokesperson for Taylor Fresh Foods confirmed to Reuters that the FDA made an administrative mistake and that there are currently 0 confirmed positive product tests for the parasite in their supply chain. Out of an abundance of caution, Taylor Farms had already completed a voluntary recall of lettuce sourced from central Mexico. If you've been avoiding salads or threw away lettuce this weekend, you can breathe a sigh of relief. The supply is clear. Segment 3: ZenVision AI platform debuts at SIGGRAPH 2026. Switching gears to medical tech, let's look at a stunning breakthrough at the intersection of AI and bone health. Today at SIGGRAPH 2026, the world's premier computer graphics conference, a company called Zenko Medical unveiled its new platform called ZenVision. This is an AI-powered musculoskeletal intelligence engine. It combines computer vision and computational biomechanics to screen patients for subtle physical deviations. Think of it like facial recognition, but for your entire skeleton. Engineered using an enormous dataset of over 700,000 real-world musculoskeletal cases, ZenVision detects tiny anomalies in posture and movement before they turn into chronic pain or debilitating spinal diseases. The most mind-blowing part? It produces a clinically meaningful, high-fidelity biomechanical analysis in under 2 minutes. This means your next physical therapy or orthopedic checkup could catch a slipped disc or a hip issue years before you ever feel a symptom. Segment 4: Oncology and Rare Disease Highlights. We also have a couple of critical updates from the world of oncology and chronic disease. First, the FDA just approved a powerful new targeted agent called gedatolisib, brand name Revtorpic, for patients battling advanced or metastatic ER+/HER2 breast cancer. This subtype accounts for up to 70% of all metastatic breast cancer cases. Led by researchers at Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center, the trial showed that this multi-targeted kinase inhibitor successfully shuts down the signaling pathways that tumors use to build resistance to standard hormone therapies. Meanwhile, in kidney health, Novartis announced that its drug Fabhalta, iptacopan, has transitioned from accelerated approval to full, traditional FDA approval. Fabhalta is now the first and only complement inhibitor proven to significantly slow down kidney function decline in primary IgA nephropathy, a chronic condition that frequently leads to total kidney failure. Over a 2-year study, it preserved kidney function by a remarkable 48% compared to a placebo. Segment 5, Global Health Briefs, Congo Outbreak and India Protests. Now for a quick look around the globe. Public health news: the Ministry of Health in the Democratic Republic of the Congo reported a devastating spike in their ongoing Ebola outbreak. At least 930 people have died so far, with 37 new deaths recorded in just a single 24-hour window over the weekend. This marks one of the highest daily death tolls since the outbreak began, with total confirmed cases sitting at 2,344. Global health teams are currently scaling up field containment operations. Over in India, the Delhi High Court has stepped into a high-profile health crisis involving climate activist Sonam Wangchuk. Wangchuk has been on a hunger strike for 22 consecutive days and is currently being held at Safdarjung Hospital. Medical bulletins released today show that while he is stable, he is exhibiting clinical signs of severe dehydration and elevated creatinine levels, indicating potential kidney distress. Wangchuk actually wrote a handwritten letter to the medical superintendent today asking for temporary discharge to join a march to Parliament, but the High Court stated their absolute priority right now is preservation of life. The court will formally hear an appeal tomorrow regarding his transfer to a hospital of his choice. India approves its first dengue vaccine dengue after DCGI clearance. India has approved its first dengue vaccine, with the Drug Controller General of India, DCGI, granting market authorization to vaccine dengue, developed by Takeda Biopharmaceuticals India. The vaccine is approved for people aged 4 to 60 years and can be given regardless of whether a person has previously been infected with dengue. Unlike some dengue vaccines, dengue does not require pre-vaccination screening, allowing eligible individuals to receive the vaccine without first being tested for past dengue infection. Takeda said the approval marks a major step in India's fight against dengue, a mosquito-borne disease that affects millions of people every year. Since its launch in 2022, dengue has been approved in 43 countries, with more than 32 million doses distributed globally. This approval marks an important step forward in strengthening dengue prevention in India, said Mahendra Nayak, head of intercontinental markets at Takeda. The company said long-term data collected over 7 years showed that the vaccine continues to protect against dengue infection and hospitalization caused by all 4 dengue virus serotypes. The Indian approval is based on findings from Takeda's Global Clinical Development Program, which included 19 Phase 1, 2 and 3 clinical trials involving more than 28,000 participants in countries where dengue is common as well as regions where it is not. The decision was also supported by results from the Phase 3 DIN 302 clinical trial conducted in India, which assessed the vaccine's safety and immune response in people between 4 and 60 years of age. Dengue is given as 2 injections of 0.5 milliliters, administered under the skin 3 months apart. Takeda said India carries one of the world's highest dengue burdens, with all 4 virus serotypes circulating simultaneously in several parts of the country. Dengue is designed to protect against all 4 serotypes, regardless of prior exposure. Its approval represents an important step in strengthening India's comprehensive approach to dengue prevention, alongside vector control, surveillance, community awareness and other public health measures, said Gochu Bang, medical affairs head for Takeda's Southeast Asia and India cluster. The company added that the World Health Organization, WHO, recommends dengue-free use in dengue-endemic regions and supports its inclusion in public immunization programs in high-transmission areas without requiring pre-vaccination screening. Dengue has also received 2 pre-qualification, confirming that it meets international standards for quality, safety, and effectiveness. This also makes the vaccine eligible for procurement by global agencies such as UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. Dengue is a mosquito-borne viral disease reported in more than 125 countries. Outro and community engagement. That wraps up an incredibly busy medical news day for July 20, 2026. From game-changing cholesterol tablets to AI posture diagnostics, medicine is moving faster than ever. I want to hear from you. Would you switch from an injectable medication to a daily pill like Litfendra, even if your insurance was still figuring out the coverage? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who cares about the future of Elf. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video. Disclaimer: compiled information. This content is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for professional advice. The audience must verify the contents before use. The creator, publisher, and YouTube will not be responsible for any harm.